to be a champion. I'm here to tell you all, I remember very clearly the chance that I made the basketball team and we went to Wexford to play. And I saw this young man, Jamal McGlure, big cat. Big cat. I saw him sitting and tying his shoes and talking to his friends, getting ready for the game. And we all looked at him and said, okay, we've got to figure this out. In the first quarter, we took 10 shots. He blocked every single one of them. Now, for the people that applauded for his blocks, they were our misses. So you applaud and he's happy, but I was sad. Because I wanted to be a basketball player. I wanted to be great. And the obstacle standing 6'10" in front of me was this man. Do you know that he never grew after high school? He was 6'10" in grade 10. The size you see him now. Exactly. Exactly. But he was able to get better and better and grow into who he's become. Give him a round of applause. So when I stand in front of you and tell you there's real life obstacles, I'm being honest with you. That was a real life obstacle. You have D-Row. Let me get here, D-Row. D-Row! D-Row! You have D-Row playing soccer. Anybody else can't play soccer. He's taking all the shine. So I'm going to be honest with you. I figured out that my best talent was track. Track and field. And I was going to go run and do what I have to do and be the best that I could be. And I'm here to tell you today, I got a scholarship. I ended up coaching at a D1 school. I ended up getting my master's degree. All because of track. But you know what happened after that? I said, thank you, track. I'm going back to basketball. Because basketball is what made me sing and be joyful like those two young people were doing just now. So I decided that I'm going to leave the US, come back to Canada, because Canada is great, Scarborough is great. I'm going to come home and I'm going to find a way to make the Raptors. And I'm not going to make it as a player. And I'm not going to make it as this great coach. I'm going to start as an intern. Thank you. We'll accelerate it for you now. I started as an intern. Rob Babcock is my general manager. He gets fired. I say, how do I make it? The person who hires me just got fired. If they don't believe in him, they definitely not going to believe in me. But I pushed through. Wayne Embry became our advisor. Brian Colangelo became our new boss. And Brian Colangelo hired me and made me a coordinator. Thank you. Brian Colangelo hired Masai Ujiri. Masai Ujiri made me a manager. I then became a director. And now I'm a vice president. So I say this to you because you have to realize I made it back to where Jamal is, in a position that he could look back at me and say, you're here again. I look at people like D-Row, who was a player, who now can look at me and say, well, how does the front office work? How does the business grow? How do we sell more tickets? How do I get more appearances? How do we continue to build the brand of sports? That is the challenge of taking what might not be clear in the beginning, but putting yourself in a position for success because you don't know what the long term is. But if you put in the hard work and if you put in the concentration, the focus it takes, you can be great now and tomorrow and for the days that you don't know. And that's what this is all about today. You all have been very patient. You all have sat and listened, but now it's time to react. It's time to activate. It's time to go to a next level. Parents might talk to you first. I'm going to talk to you now. You need to dream big. Parents, you have to realize that you have to set the bar. You see, when I was growing, I thought I was setting the bar for my mother. Then I thought I was setting it for myself. Then I thought I was setting it for my wife. Then I realized that I'm setting it for the kids that I didn't even know that I would have, that I need to make sure I set the bar so high because they need to realize that they can do better than me. So you have to continue dreaming and you have to start giving your children the dreams and make them realize that you have them. And children, be better than your parents. Learn to challenge. Everybody says, who was your mentor? It's not who's my mentor, it's who I challenged. It's who I questioned. Why? How? When? Where? Why not me? Right? You need to do the same. I'm going to end this here because I know you all have to go. But I am going to make sure that if you ever want to come to a 905 game, we're going to make it possible. We're going to make it possible that you can go to a shooting star game. We have to make it possible. So we'll find a way. We'll do something where you can do a presentation and the best 10 win. But you have to realize that you've got to put in the work. I'm going to make it